under this blue, let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Middles FC, let's have it right. Middles FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you in here. First and foremost, everyone in here, hit that like button, smash the like button to pieces, guys. Very important to push it out, push the content out. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We're doing our second stream today. Also pinned in the live chat is the video I put out with Jem from GNA TV on the reaction to the England World Cup squad selection. So check that out later in the day. So about an hour-long stream. Good stream. Landed it on what we thought. So yeah, check that out, guys. Also, hit the notifications button so you know when I'm going live. And we've got the Minerals FC membership in the description down below as well if you want to join the community at Minerals FC. So big up to all you guys in here. We're going to discuss the game last night, which was the Carabao Cup against Manchester City away at the Etihad. And we're going to just run through it all, really. Before I do that, I'll quickly run through your comments very, very quickly. I'm a bit limited on time, but I'm going to land as much as possible right now. Big up Mixter in here. Lovely to see you in here. Leo's in here for more minerals. Big up to Leo. Saw the video before. We got Pie and Mash. Hall should have bagged 2 goals. Gabriel's in here. All should be... Hall should be moved to the first team. I would love to see him starting again on Saturday. This kid has some serious minerals. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Big up to Jack Emery. We got more gems in the Cobham. Let's have it right up the Chelsea. Robert Dempsey's in here. Minerals man. Let's have it right. British Patriot, my geezer. Let's have it right up the Minerals FC. Big up to you, geezer. JP the God. Big up Johnny. Lano's Minerals. When fit, I believe this squad is top 4. We need depth. Let's have it right. Cursor, thank fuck you've gone live. I'm stuck in traffic due to the tube strike. Up the Chelsea, up Minerals FC. Big up to you, Cursor. Lovely to see you in here. Dino, Casey, Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall, absolutely on it last night. The kid, shame we couldn't finish chances off. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. We got Yanni Sturgeon, up the Minerals. Big up to you, geezer. Super Tommy too called. Johnny, do you think Gallagher deserved the call up in the World Cup? Yeah, I think he did. There wasn't many other midfielders that I would pick over Gallagher, to be honest with you. Ward Prowse, not really. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think there is anyone. But I think Gallagher deserved his call up, and big up to Connor. Lovely stuff. Big up Blue Star FC. TT called Potter out. Did he? When was this? Deals, big up to you. Big up, Johnny. Run the likes up. Lewis Hall's a baller. Them passes he was doing was class. Otharv in here, big up, Johnny. I think we should start Hall against Newcastle. I mean, what more could go wrong? That kid was a baller yesterday. Let's have it right. Lewis Hall, baller. Pulisic needs to leave. Big up Cameron in here as well. Big up Johnny. Will's in here. Pulisic should have done better. We got Couch Surfs in here. Big up, Johnny. Big up to all you guys in here. Like I say, like and subscribe, guys. We're going to land into it. Let's start off firstly from the highlight of the performance, the highlight of the game. For me, it's got to be done. You know, it's got to be said that we knew about this baller. We knew he had minerals. Thomas Tuchel brought this player. He played him a few times. Let's have it right. Left wing back again. And the kid's got minerals. But let's have it right. Man of the match. An absolute little gem we got here. 18 years old. Lewis, minerals. Paul, bruv. Let's have it right. This kid was fantastic against Newcastle. Fantastic. He tried to take on his man. He tried to make things happen. He got stuck in. Electric pace. Energy. Fearlessness, bruv. Absolute fearlessness. This is what I talk about. We need more players with fearlessness, mate. You know, they're hungry. Another Cobham boy comes into the Chelsea team and shows what it means to play for Chelsea. This is important, guys. It's no shock that this player's come in and he's looked the best player on the pitch and put all the others to shame. All these other internationals to shame. He's a baller. He's got minerals. And I think he should start against Newcastle. You know, at the end of the day, left wing back situation, if we're playing the wing back, he's perfect, mate. And he's a midfielder. Another player playing out of position, but let's have it right. He tried his hardest in that game. Had two fantastic opportunities, should have scored. And if he did, what a debut under Potter. What a debut under Potter that would have been. You know, that's making his mark, saying, look, I can play. I'm good enough. I'm 18 years old. It's not about age. If you're good enough in your play. And this kid's got minerals, and we know that, and we saw that. It was fantastic. I'm very excited with this player. You know, I saw it under Tuchel. We all saw Hall under Tuchel. We all thought, oh, this guy might actually break in. And it didn't happen under Tuchel. Now, Potter's used him, and he's knocked on the door. He's knocked on the gaffer's door to say, do you know what? I actually should play this kid. He was fantastic. He was brilliant. Took on players. The pace. The right decision making. All that let him down in that game was not putting the ball in the net. If he put the ball in the net on that first opportunity, changes the whole game. We go in the front seat. We go 1-0 up. We start to build and believe and have confidence. Didn't go like that. But you can't take that away from his performance. It was fantastic. Let's land the minerals now. Let's say it how it is. You know, let's look at this. Not that one. Sorry. Let's look at that. Shots on target, 2 first. Dribbles, 3 first. Dribble success, 100% first. Duels 1, 6 first. Possession 1, 4th. 4 first. The minerals, mate. That is, you know, you got to take note of that. This kid looks like it's just quality. You know, when you look at a player, you can just tell, bruv, that he's got the minerals. You can just tell. You don't need a long time to look at this kid and go, he's got something special about him. I listened to TalkSport last night, and that Dean Saunders was talking to that Fraud O'Hara, and he was saying, yeah, he looks like a real little player. Looks like a real player. You know, strong, pace, direct. 18 years old. You know, we need to play players like this more. There's too many players in our squad that ain't performing. They're not living up to their value and what we expect of them. You know what I mean? He always brought the minerals when he played. I've always liked this kid. Very excited to watch him play, and I'm excited to watch him here last night. You know, it's just this is what I try and stress to you guys, yeah. But players like this should be playing at Chelsea. You know, um, he's we ain't got Chilwell, so let's play him. What's the excuse? I you know, only time will tell with this player if he's given the opportunity. But he's got to play more minutes. You know, I'm so happy for the kid that he's got this opportunity and he's taken it literally by a scruff of the neck and he's landed it. So big up to Lewis Hall, my man of the match by absolute miles. He put a lot of our experienced players to shame in that game, and he showed what every player's attitude should be. To have a go, express yourself. You know, be on it. Take on your man. This is what Lewis Hall did. And I can't wait to see him develop. I can't wait to see him play. And I hopefully he plays away at Newcastle because that's going to be a massive game. Massive game. Must-win game. So I'm going to run through certain parts in the game. Obviously, we've got to talk about, or we have to talk about, why did Amari Hutchinson not play? Why did he not play? Why is Ziyech playing? Why are you not giving this kid a run? He missed an international game just to sit on the bench with the squad. So I felt a little bit upset for Hutchinson there. I would have loved to see him come on, maybe instead of any other player. It should have started, really. If you're starting Lewis Hall, start Hutchinson as well and mix it up with Broha and Pulisic. I thought Pulisic, you know, this was his opportunity to show what he's about and land the minerals. And what did he do? He had opportunity and it was harder to miss than score. It's the same old situation with Pulisic. Harder to miss than score. That was an absolute sitter. He should have that should have been another 1-0. Another 1-0. And he messed it up. Doesn't surprise me. Ziyech actually did all right. You know, I'll give him his fair dues. He did all right. But for me, personally, his off-the-ball work, the way Loftus-Cheek was exposed in that game was shocking. The way Trev Chalobah was exposed from Loftus-Cheek being exposed through Hakim Ziyech. And Pulisic, his defensive work rate ain't there. This is why these players don't play regular. They don't offer it. They don't tick all the boxes. They're great offensively, but we're not balanced enough. We're not balanced enough to just let our attackers be free roaming and do what that job is for them, which is to attack. They have to dig out as well for the team. And I don't see that, guys. I don't see it. I don't see it enough. Broha had some lovely little cameos, but he lost the ball too many times for me. Again, he's not had regular play. But at the end of the day, I can't blame him too much. But you know, we got to play Broha more instead of Aubameyang. We got to play Lewis Hall more instead of Cucurella left wing back. We got to play these players, mate. They will die for the badge. They want Chelsea. They want to play for Chelsea. We've got too many players in this squad that don't want to play at Chelsea. Pulisic and Ziyech want to leave. It's clear as day they want to leave. Yeah. And they will leave. So we're playing these players, giving them an opportunity. Potter's trying to keep the squad sweet and players happy. But you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Like, I'm not overly impressed by Pulisic and Ziyech, if I'm being honest. I'm not saying they had bad games, but you know, we lost the game. We lost the game. And I want to win every game we play. I want to win the Carabao Cup. I want to win every trophy that's there to be won. That is the attitude. And there weren't enough players on there delivering that. Kovacic, was so poor in this game. You know, he wasn't really going in. You know, he's too concerned about the World Cup, his injury, his surgery. He's not good enough. We have to go and win this game. Zakaria, you can't take it from him. He tried his hardest. He played all right, you know, but he's not had many minutes. So I don't know what we expect from him. And let's have it right. We're playing Manchester City's B team, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? And we couldn't even beat them. We couldn't even beat their B team. It's just like we had opportunities in this game. And again, it's the same old story. We don't take our chances. If we took our chances, we would have won that game and we would be through. And then there'll be less pressure on Potter. Now the pressure's mounting and mounting on Potter now. All these Potter outs, fuck off, all of you. You ain't got any comprehension, understanding of what this process is and what the rebuild's all about. I spoke on this yesterday or the day before. I spoke about this yesterday. You know, we have to understand the magnitude of this rebuild and the changes at hand. And there's a lot of players that are not fucking landing it. And Koulibaly, bruv, what are you doing? Why are you not jumping in a wall? You're a fucking defender. Why are you not jumping? What's all that? What's that? They don't score if he heads that out. If he jumps, they don't score. Poor. Mendy had a few great little saves, made a great save, in fact, and then they scored that free kick. Trev Chalobah got caught out because of the balance, as always, makes a reckless tackle, and then Morris scores that free kick. We just got exposed again, and they've got quality. But let's have it right. Koulibaly's wearing a number 26, but he ain't fucking playing like our number 26. And he needs to wake up. What's going on? It's like these players are not buying into what Potter's instructed them to do. There's no hunger. There's no desire. You're playing for Chelsea. If you don't want to play for Chelsea, then get out of our club. We don't want you here. I do think there's a lot of players in our squad. There's serious issues going on. I even saw Sterling when he came on. His attitude was all wrong. He was too busy fucking hugging and talking to Kevin De Bruyne on the touchline and talking to all his ex-teammates and shit like that. I don't like it. You got Aubameyang liking tweets of Arsenal fans after losing. You got fucking Pulisic, Ziyech, moody as fuck, doesn't want to be at our football club. You saw yesterday Lewis Hall put them all to shame. That's how you should be playing every game for Chelsea. No matter what, you should be honoured to put on that shirt and play at this football club. And there's not enough of that. There's not enough of it. And there's certain culprits, Cucurella, Koulibaly, players, I couldn't see everyone on the video. They're walking straight down the tunnel and Azpilicueta had to call them back. It's unacceptable. You go and clap the fans. They travelled all that fucking way. You go and applaud the fans. That's what I talked to you about. Win, lose or draw. It's a connection to the fans, appreciation to the fans. You go and clap the fans. Let's have it right. And people were calling out Mason Mount for not clapping the fans. He did go and clap the fans. He was talking to all the City players. You're talking to Foden and swapping shirts, and then he went over and clapped the fans. So I don't know what this fella went on TalkSport saying. He went to the game and he said that Mason Mount didn't clap the fans. He did. There was fans already walking to the tunnel. Mason Mount was on the pitch. So there's players in our squad, and credit to Dave, our captain, telling him, no, you go and clap the fans. He shouldn't have to do that. I know we lost the game. We lost against Arsenal and you still clap the fans. We lost at so many games you clap the fans. You know, you have to question these things. There's clearly players that are unhappy in this squad right now. And it's the same old fucking story. Players not happy. Players always bitching and moaning, but they're bitching and moaning when they're not delivering on the fucking pitch. So earn your right, land the minerals on the pitch, and then you'll be picked and you'll play regular. You're playing for Chelsea. I'm sick of player power. It needs to get in the fucking bin. It needs to get in the bin. Potter needs to be backed. And you have to accept that. You have to back this gaffer. Stop fucking coming at the gaffer. So many people. There was this, was it an artist, a musical artist with an official tick, toss pot, saying Potter out with the picture and all that. You know, it's what influence is that? It's a negative influence on the fan base. There's so many people that are talking about pies and mash, and everyone's so negative towards Potter. These platforms with big platforms that can send and push out narratives. They're pushing out negative narratives, more negativity around Chelsea Football Club. We played all right yesterday. We did all right. We tried. We're in a bad process at the minute. We're not playing in form. We've made a lot of changes again. And we still look like maybe we could have won that game. And it's a step in the right direction. These are the fucking things you talk about. You don't talk about just, Potter out. Get rid of him. This squad needs surgery, mate. We're in fucking cardiac arrest at the minute. We're in the theatre room. What do people not understand about that? And I think we'll go to Newcastle and we can go and win. Fuck it, why not? I know it's a bogey ground. I know that this playing Newcastle is a terrible ground for us to go to, and we don't have great results. But we won there last year with Tommy T, Reece James masterclass, 2 goals, left foot, right foot. Let's have it right. Why can't we do it this season? We've got to believe. We've got to stop this negativity and this fucking doom and gloom. We're going to have a different team to next when it comes to next year after transfer window. Yeah, let's have it right. Ship out Ziyech, ship out Pulisic, fucking ship out Aubameyang and all these fucking wankers. Ship them all out, bruv. Get them out. Don't re-sign players on contract if they're asking for too much money and they're at the end of their careers. Fuck that. We need to rebuild. We need to back Potter. We need to understand the vision going forward. Bowley was there with the CEO and he's on his phone. What's he doing? Is he calling Tommy T? No, he ain't. He ain't calling Tommy T. He's getting to work. He's getting all the directors to get to work because Potter needs support, guys. You're talking about him being out of depth. He's not out of depth, bruv. He's not out of depth. It's not his fault. He's been in the job for 2 months. His squad's weaker than what it was when Tuchel came in. So we have to understand this. I'm tired of this player power shit. I'm tired of it. It's like they got the authority and right to play because I'm on 300 grand a week, because I've come from this club, because I'm this player. You know, it's like you got to play to be worthy to play for the badge and play. Yeah, you've got to earn your right. There's not enough of that. I don't see any fight for Potter with these players. And granted, there's players in there that think that the decision's wrong. There's a lot of fans, including me, that thinks it's wrong. But I still have to do my job as a supporter. They have to do their job as players, and we need to fucking move forward. Tuchel ain't coming back. And if he does, it'd be some sort of miracle that Bowley just sacks off all his pride and they make that decision. I can't see it happening. It's not going to happen. Roman wouldn't do it. So why is Bowley going to do it? It's going against what he's doing. There are players in our Cobham players, right? They play for the badge, mate. They love this club. They are Chelsea DNA. They need to play these games. But I'm talking about mercenaries, bruv. Mercenaries that come in. Where's their fucking minerals at? Koulibaly, man, what are you doing, geezer? What the fuck are you doing? What central defender don't jump for a wall? I mean, that's ridiculous. That's shocking. And you got an academy kid coming in at 18 years old and actually fucking trying, bruv. We have to look at these issues, mate. These are not right. This is not good. It's not good. You know, you can say, yeah, it was an all right performance. Yeah, it was, but we didn't win. We lost. We lost another game. 4 games. We're losing games, bruv. I can't wait for this World Cup to come so we can just fucking sack off this first part of the season and move on to the second part. And actually, our season starts then. The CEO, all the directors, they need to fucking pull out that money and go out and buy correctly and sort out these issues. We need a defensive midfielder. We need a backup to Reece James. I'm hearing we're not even going to buy a backup to Reece James. What the fuck is that all about? This guy's always injured, man. We need a backup. Players that don't want to be in this squad, right? If I'm Potter and you know these players don't want to be in this squad, all right? Ziyech, prime example. Even Aubameyang. Then fucking shot them off. Get them out in January. Immediately. Cut it out, guy. Cut it out, Gaffer. And then you bring your squad together so you're together. You can't have all this disjointedness. You can't have all this pick and mix match. It's not good. It's not healthy for our team and our squad. It's not healthy to us as supporters and the fan base. I'm just getting tired of it, bruv. I'm getting tired of it. You know, and some of them not clapping the fans is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. There's no fucking respect there. And that's not good enough. And I'm here and I'm backing these guys. I'm backing these players. All right. And I just, how can you fall off so drastically? How? We weren't even like this under Tuchel. But let's have it right. Tuchel would have got the best out of these players. Tuchel would have done it. But the board kept players that didn't want to be at our club, and they're still at our club. So what do you expect, man? Same old bollocks. Same old bollocks. Like and subscribe, guys. There's over 130 people in here. Like it, guys. If Potter gets sacked, it will be the same problem because it's the players. It's a collective thing. It's both the manager and the players right now. But if you sack the manager, it's like you're backing the players again and you're going to get the same cycle. We're having to rebuild and clean out the shit that we've had at our side for God knows how long. It's taken us how long to lose our greatest ever owner, Marina and all these lot, Bruce Buck, to fucking finally sell a Michy Batshuayi, a Drinkwater, a Barkley, all these players, Emerson's. Why has it taken so long? They were never good enough for Chelsea. It was all about the money. No, loan them out, get them back in, always in the squad. But if you've got those places filled up, where are you bringing players in? And at what quality level are you bringing them in? You know, that this job was huge with Tuchel there anyway. And he paved over all the cracks. But these cracks they're so wide, mate. They're wide. I'll take a positive. The positive is we created some good chances. We should have won. I think we should have won. You go 1-0 up with Lewis Hall. You go another one with Pulisic. Pulisic, mate. Fucking hell, bruv. Just rifle it in, mate. Just stop side footing. Rifle it in. You know, this is... Where's the fucking... Where is it? Where's the minerals? Where is it? Where is it? You know that Manchester City had over 350 million just sitting on the bench. 350 million. How are you competing with that? How are you competing with that? 350 million, bruv. Big up to Gavin here. Guys, like and subscribe, guys. Right, like and subscribe. Standard stuff. Standard stuff. Big up to Indefinite. Yeah, we have to rebuild. And this is helping us. This is helping us in a way to it exposes the frauds on the team. And if they don't perform, they get sold. Let's be real. We unfortunately needed it to go this way. It was always going to go this way. It was always going to go this way. You know. I'm the most positive geezer on this platform, right? And people keep telling me, yeah, drop Mason Mount, drop Kai Havertz, drop Sterling, right? And then you go into a game yesterday against a B team Manchester City, and you play Broha, Pulisic, Ziyech, and it's like it's lackluster. It's lackluster. They're not consistent enough. They're not good enough. They're all bench players, and that's why they played. They're not the answer. And Broha is the only one out of those three that I'm giving any fucking opportunity to. Because the other two are they're not good enough. They're not good enough. They're just not fucking good enough. Big up, Lewis. Big up, bro. We suck, but it's not Potter. We need a massive overhaul. Yeah, I know it's not Potter. I know that. I know that. I know it's not Potter. This is why, like, all these Potter out numpties, these plastics, pushing it out, you know, Potter out, Potter out. You can't make your judgment. It's 2 months. Let him get a couple of transfer windows. If you're not going to trust the process and trust the rebuild process right now, you never will as a Chelsea fan. But we have to do that. It's like, I can't stress it. Like, we're going to be up and down. We're inconsistent. We got major injuries. We got contract negotiations. We got all this shit going on. We got new directors of football coming in. We got top to bottom. It's all been restructured. So it's not immediacy. Immediacy doesn't come into a rebuild. Immediacy comes with development and process. Once you get to that stage, you will have that immediacy winning trophies because you're built for it. We're not built for it right now. I got every hope in Potter, and I think his blueprint is quality. Yeah, the style of football, the direction, the identity is the right way to go. But you can't expect this gaffer to just come in and imprint that. You might see some moments in play, some passages of play with it as he continues into the season, but you're not going to see that free flowing because he needs time. You know, I know we're Chelsea. We've won everything that can be won. We've won every trophy. We can hold out for a year or two to build so that we can dominate for the next 10 years and then fucking mud everyone. Look at Arsenal yesterday. Arsenal couldn't even fucking beat Brighton, bruv, at home, and they're out. Tottenham couldn't even win, and they're out. Nottingham Forest. We're playing City. We've got an excuse, and we're playing poor. You know, we're not in form. And these guys got knocked out. And you got Arsenal fans going, oh, we don't care about the Carabao Cup. We only care. How can you not care about Carabao Cup? How can you not care about winning a trophy within the season when it's before squeaky bum time? You haven't won fuck all. You have to want to go and win every trophy. And we're in the Champions League. And I believe we can go and win the Champions League. I believe if we make the right signings in January, I think we're built for the Champions League. And I can't keep saying it. We can go and win the Champions League. Why fucking not? I believe in this team. I do believe in these players. But right now, the confidence is rock bottom. Right now, the direction is rock bottom. Right now, we've got a pick and mix of players that do want to be there and don't want to be there. And it's not good and it's not healthy. And the gaffer's trying to Balance this all. And listen, let's have it right. Big up Jack Henry, Levy Colwell, literally bodying, pocketing Arsenal, bruv. Levy Colwell, let's have it right. Bring him fucking back as well. Bring another Cobham boy back, yeah? Go and bring back Billy Gilmore from Brighton and bring him back to Chelsea and bring in a quality Minerals general in the midfield. We need that, guys. We need a fucking difference. We need to switch it up. Potter wanted these two players. Let's bring them back to Chelsea and play them. Frank Lampard did it. He brought through all the youth, and look how we played in the first season. Got top 4. We were fearless, mate. The young ones are fearless. Mix it in with the experience, and we might have a nice balance. And this is the problem. You've got this generation of fans, this era, and all they've known is Roman Abramovich. And all they've known is winning. And this is a shock to their system. I've been there before, Roman. I'm happy to go through this pain because I know that there's light at the end. I know there's minerals and there's trophies there. And I want to be dominant, guys. I don't want to just win a title here and there. I want to win titles back to back. I want to be up there, challenging for Champions League, winning as many as we can. And we can do that with Potter. We can do that. We could have done it with Tuchel. At the end of the day, these owners have to make sure that they're backed and we go in the right direction. And right now, it's hard to see that. But it's going to come, guys. It's going to come. But fuck me, getting rid of man. We went players over Gaffer. That's what he done. Is he going to do that at Potter? If he's doing that with Potter, then forget it. Potter ain't going to succeed. If it's players over the Gaffer, you're not going to succeed. And I'm sick of players having power. You got to see it with Potter, guys. He's quality, mate. Trust me, he's quality. He's got the minerals, bruv. Yeah, and he's got his style of football's quite lovely to watch, mate. Let him get the players in. Go and get your defensive midfielder. Fuck all these Nkukus and all that. We need the balance, guys. We need to start rebuild the core. We need a balance, mate. We need a balance. These new signings, are they really that good? Are they really that good? Are they really what we need? Are they just panic? Do you know what I mean? Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe, guys. There's almost 150 in here. I want everyone to like the video, guys. There's such a confidence issue. There's something not right. It's not right, guys. It's not right. And I think the World Cup just needs to come, so it's all out of their heads, and then they come back to Chelsea and they kick on. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. I'm picking the players I'm going to keep at this football club. Yeah. So the only players I'm keeping at this football club right now, I would say Mason Mount, Reece James, Trev Chalobah, Kovacic. Do I even keep Kovacic? He wants to leave, apparently. I keep Cucurella. I don't even know what's going on with Chilwell. Who else do I keep? Broha. Lewis Hall. And I'll stick with Kai Havertz. At this moment in time. But all these other players, bruv. Thiago Silva, but he's not going to last. But all these other signings, mate. Fofana. Fucking hell. We ain't even seen him. 75 million for Fofana. 75 million for Fofana. And we ain't even seen this kid play. Koulibaly. Poor man. Where's his leadership? Wasn't he captain at Napoli? Where's his fucking leadership? Kante, if his surgery goes well, I'll keep him. Jorginho, squad player at best for me next year. Squad player best, but not on that money. My point is, there's not many, is there? There's not many that you keep. Ziyech, get rid. Pulisic, get rid. Aubameyang, get rid. I mean, Sterling, he's got to live up to it, mate. Fucking hell. But right now, I don't think there's anything there. I'd get rid of, what's his name? Zakaria. He's on loan. I'd sell Jorginho. Kovacic potentially, but I think he's such a lovely little player, but he's got no goals, no assists. And right now I'm getting pissed off because of all this World Cup shit. But I'd still keep him. It's just like and I know in Koulibaly, I know there's a world-class player in this guy. He's a fantastic player, but I'm not seeing it at Chelsea. I'm not seeing it at Chelsea. Big up Sean in here. Thanks for your soup minerals. Problem is there is no leadership, no JT to unite the players and set an example with consistent top quality play. There's no captain material at Chelsea currently. They're all lost as soon as it's 1-0. No, I think there is. I think there is captain mentality, but it's like I say, it's not through the core. When you look at us when we were successful, you had Czech, leader, innit? Leader. John Terry, Lampard, Drogba, all the way through. They could all be captains. We don't have that core at Chelsea. That needs to be rebuilt. I've got Mason Mount, Reece James, Aspilicueta. They're the only ones. You got Silva, maybe. Georgie, not the best captain for me. Nor is Silva really for Chelsea. But that's the way I'd answer that. I think you need to look at the core, and when you have a core of captains, a core of leaders, the rest it works, and you can come back from behind. But we had this fight under Tuchel. We could come back from behind under Tuchel. Most games, most games we've done it. Big up to our designer. Thanks for your minerals donation. Appreciated, geezer. It's I did feel like we were stepping in the right direction yesterday. at bare minimum. But I felt like even though we lost, we did try. But granted, we weren't playing as good side. You know, we're playing a B team, Manchester City, and they had a lot of youngsters in that side. They had, was it Gundogan and Mahrez playing? You know, um, is what it is, mate. Like, I just want to win every game and every trophy. And I thought Carabao Cup could have been quite a nice trophy to go and win. You got Arsenal out, you got Spurs out. Man United are playing tonight, aren't they? So we have to see what happens. Big up, Mitchie, for your super minerals. Big up, Johnny. Big up to you, Geezer. Big up to you. Mickey Joy's in here. Francis Dills. Christopher, Jacob. Everyone's in here, mate. Big up Chelsea Dan, Miko. Guys, smash the like button very quickly. Smash that like button. End of the day, guys. We have to just not lose against Newcastle. Just don't lose. Don't lose. Get a draw. Why not win? I think we can win. I think we can win. Fuck it. Why can't we win, guys? Why can't we win? Do you know what I mean? We can win. Yeah, Eunice got mudded yesterday, Geezer. He got done yesterday, Henry, mate, on my last stream. Also, everyone in here, I did a video on England's squad, World Cup squad reaction with Jem. That's pinned in the live chat. If you want to watch that after, you got that up. Get me to 150 likes, guys. 65 likes is piss poor. Piss poor. Yeah, like I say, this kid's got to play, guys. This kid's got to play against Newcastle. I want him to play. I like players like this, mate. You know, gives us pace and directness, and he's got recovery in him, and he's got hunger in him, and he wants to succeed, and it's a big deal for him to play at Chelsea. That's what I want, mate. Do you know what I mean? We can beat the Geordies, mate. We can beat the Geordies. The problem, like I say to you, right, with the whole Pulisic, Ziyech and all that, right, is their off the ball work is not good enough. Their off the ball work lets us down. So when you play teams like Newcastle and the Premier League teams, big teams, yeah, where you're playing their first teams, not B teams, yeah, and this was City's B team and they were still off it, yeah, that's where you get caught out, guys. That is where you get caught out. That's where our midfield gets exposed. And that's where the defence gets exposed and we end up conceding goals. Big up indefinitely out. Thanks, Super Minerals. This process may come slow. Not only will the frauds in our club be exposed, so will the real supporters. This is a pivotal moment for our club. I agree with that. I think all the plastics should move on. The large accounts, you know, the big platforms need to support and back this process. And we have to see what Bowley and co do. Are they gonna stay strong? What if Potter keeps losing games? What if we go into the new start of the second part of the season and he's losing games? Are they going to sack him? Are they going to accept finishing 10th, for example, and not getting Champions League football? What are we going to do, guys? Are they going to call back Thomas Tuchel? Can you imagine if they called back Thomas Tuchel and said, look, we've made a mistake. We want to rebuild with you. We want to do this with you. I can't see it happening. I'm just being hypothetical. But what we don't know what these owners are like, guys. I said to you lot, the proof's in the pudding with the ownership. We don't know what they're like. We don't know what their track record's like. They've never run a football club. So only time will tell. This is a great point. Saw Arsenal's squad depth against Brighton. Spurs full strength. I think we are in a shout for top four, and I think Potter can do it. But the problem is, you know, that game for Arsenal, they should have won that game. You should be beating Brighton at home. You should be beating Brighton. We lost to Brighton away, but they're at home. They have an opportunity to go and win a trophy there, get into a final. And they mucked it all up because their squad's thin like Michael Jackson's nose. I keep saying it. That's what it is. It's not strong enough. You know, if we do lose to Newcastle, it is what it is, guys. We just got to keep our chins up, and we need to keep going and hope that we can do this. And this is a great point, Luca. Great point. And I was going to say this. Great Alex Ferguson went on a run with no wins in 7 games in the early stages of his career at United. In fact, he went on a really long run. The fans were booing him. They were wanting his head. They wanted him sacked and out the club. And he got to that FA Cup final, and he won that FA Cup final. And from that FA Cup final, that was it. The rest is history. Potter has that ability. Potter has that ability. We got to stop chopping and changing. We got to stop sacking, hiring and firing gaffers. We need to stick with a gaffer. We've never done it at Chelsea. I want to see it. I want to see it. And it's the unknown at the minute. It's the unknown. That's why everyone's all fucking going mad and crying, because they don't know what to expect. They think, oh, shit. It's unknown territory. But this is exciting, mate. It's exciting. This is what I'm talking about. We got to go with it. We got new owners that said they're going to spend, 200 million a transfer window, whatever it is, 150 million a transfer window. We can spend. We know what we're going to do. There's the right heads in the right places that are coming into the club with the right direction, the right knowledge and expertise. It's good. But it don't happen with immediacy. You know what I mean? Win, lose or draw, it don't matter. We've won it all. What London club can say they won it all, guys? We've won it all, mate. And we're going to win more. But we have to be patient. You have to be patient. It's just people can't comprehend the drastic change from having Tuchel as a gaffer to Potter. All right? But these squad issues were always going to be there, whether it's Tuchel or Potter. It's just maybe Tuchel maybe has a bit more experience, but it's still the similar situation. Still the similar situation, guys. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to obviously Conor Gallagher for getting his call up for England. Fantastic opportunity for him. And I think it's a great opportunity. Yeah, he's got to land it. And he'll be there in the squad. We've got Minerals Man. Obviously, we know we got the Minerals Man playing for England in the England squad. Let's have it right. He's going to land it, bruv. Going to land it. Fantastic. What an opportunity. Plays first World Cup, guys. Special stuff. Special stuff. End of the day, guys, you know, we've got this, yeah? We've got this. Very few clubs have got that. And I'm happy to go through this rebuild because I believe in it. I believe in this process. I believe in Potter. I do. I generally do. I don't agree with how and the timing of when Tuchel was sacked, but they've got to back him. If Bowley and co end up sacking Potter through this bad period going on to next year, then we ain't ever going to see this process. It'll just be the same old fucking shit. You got to stick with it. Got to stick with it. Arteta, 4th season, hasn't even got top 4 in any of those seasons. He's in his 4th one now. Won 1 FA Cup when he first joined by luck against us. Yeah, we got robbed. All right. Klopp took him four seasons. Pep Guardiola, he's taken him 2 seasons, but look at the money they spend and the squad. The squad was at a really top level when he came in. They won the leagues and all that. Manchester United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 3 years, won fuck all. Got them top 4, but won nothing. You look at us, we win all the trophies. We win the trophies. We ain't won the league, but we win the trophies. Won Europa League, Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup. Clubs will be biting their fucking hands off to have those. The clubs I've mentioned. City has never won the Champions League. They can't even buy it. Liverpool won 1 league title in 30 years. And look at them now. They're dropping off. Man United are a shadow of the team they were under Ferguson. So they're starting their whole rebuild with Ten Hag. Arteta, fucking hell, it's taken him this long. And he still hasn't won anything. That remains to be seen. What's he going to win this year? Is he still going to get top 4? We don't know that. So we're not actually that bad, guys. It's just that we don't want to not get top 4. That for me is the golden ticket because it quickens the process for us. It quickens the process. Big up Bobby in here. Let's have it right. Connor's there. Lewis Hall's an absolute baller. Put him straight into the first team squad. He has to be in rotation contention and start him against Newcastle. I don't disagree, Geezer. I don't disagree. He's got to play. Got to play. And our midfield, mate, needs the minerals, mate. We're lacking that. Get me Declan Rice, Frankie de Jong. Get me these sort of players, mate, and then we can go in the right direction. Why don't we sign Billy Gilmore back, for fuck's sake? Get Billy Gilmore back. Listen, guys, give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I got a phone call. Sorry, guys. I had a phone call there. I had to take it, mate. It's very, very important. I had to take it. Big up to you. Smash the like button, guys. Lads, Levy Cole needs to come back to Chelsea. We need a left centre back and he's the ticket. I do. You need him. Funny enough, Potter picked Colwell and Gilmore to sign them. And I actually I can see him coming back to Chelsea in January. And I would take them both back. I actually would. Up the Chelsea lads, smash those likes, support the Minnals. Big up to you. Like I say to everyone, we need that fearlessness back in our side. We need, like Lewis Hall showed us, to be fearless. This is the attitude. This is how you got to be. You've got to be like that. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be like that. If you're not fearless, you know, you look at Arsenal and the way it's confidence, guys. When you're confident, that's how you get momentum and then you get into form. But you need that momentum to get you confident, to get into form. It's all confidence, guys. And I think we are seriously lacking confidence. And this is the one thing. Why is Graham Potter, he's meant to be this amazing psychological genius, game intelligence, human intelligence. Why is he not bringing out confidence in these players? Why not? Big up, Serena. Thanks for Super Minerals. Big up, Johnny. Missed your other stream. Let's support the gaffer to make him legendary like Fergie. We need to back the backbone like JT, Frank Lampard, and Drog back. Exactly what I said. Check out the last stream, actually. It was a very good stream, geezer. If you get the time, go and check it out. Not the England one, the one before that, which was yesterday. But big up to you, geezer. Lovely to see you in here. And I agree with that. It's all about the core, guys. But this is what I'm saying. We haven't had this core for a while. And we've got too many deficiencies in this squad. And that's affecting all of our top players that have minerals. You know, it's a given. We go in believing we win every game, guys. We go in and believe in every game. We have to believe every game that we win every game, guys. It's like I said, yeah. I'm backing Potter all the way, guys. All right? That's my narrative. I'm backing Graham Potter all the way. But all those Tuchel out merchants, all the Tuchel agenda merchants, all those platforms digging at Thomas Tuchel, look at the fucking state of you now. Look at the state of you lot. Absolute embarrassment. Because you think by sacking Tuchel, all of a sudden, we're going to be better. The problems were there with Tuchel. The problems are with the squad, not the manager. But you lot wanted to call out the manager. And that's why I didn't tolerate it. That's why I called them all out, people. You know what I did. So let's see how long their minerals last for Graham Potter, guys. Let's see how long before they turn on Graham Potter. Let's see. They fucking put the pressure on Thomas Tuchel. They built a narrative on Thomas Tuchel to push him out. Yeah. And help the media, the brown envelopes. That's what they did. They fed the narrative, the campaign against Chelsea, so that Tuchel and Napoli has a perfect setup to divide the fan base and sack Tuchel, so there's conflict of interest. People saying, oh, actually, no, yeah, we were playing Dyer. Yeah, he wasn't doing it right. Tuchel ain't right guy. And then they go and bring in the guy, Graham Potter. And now, these lot are crying now. They're crying. Wishy-washy flip-flop merchants. Boring. Boring. Because they think they know better, but they don't. So be very careful what you listen to on platforms, guys. Be very, very careful is what I'm saying to you lot. Make your own mind up. Make your own judgment. Have your own fucking opinions, man. It's like where these people say, people just drink it in. They don't even think about it. They don't even have their own mind, their own brain cells. They just go, yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, that's it. That's my opinion now. I've made that my opinion. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Oh, this was one of them, wasn't it? Do you remember this one? Yeah, remember that one. Remember that one, don't we? So this is it, guys. I'm going to be very positive, mate. I'm still going to be positive. I'm letting out my frustrations. This is why I've got my platform, is so I can just let out my frustrations and let out how I feel. And I'm frustrated, but I still believe in a lot of these players. I'm still going to back these players. I'm still going to back the manager, and I'm going to back these owners and this whole process. But I want to see this World Cup out of the way. And when we come back, let's see how we do. And we have to do that. We have to do that. It will actually, if anything, guys, a big positive, which I never mentioned, because we got the World Cup, it will actually give Bowley, Clearlake, the new directors, Shields, Vivell, and all these guys time. It will give them time to prepare. It bides them time. That month that we lost in the transfer window, it will add to that. So that is a positive, and that will help Potter. That will help Potter settle in, work with them without having football being played at the same time. So that is a positive. I'll give you that. That's a great positive. And I think we need to do that. And I think the players need to go off international or have their time off and look at themselves and step away from everything that's going on at the minute. Because let's have it right, it's been historical at our football club. The sanctions, everything that they went through, the players went through it more than we did as supporters because they were in it. The backroom staff, the new ownership now. It's massive. This is a massive task at hand. Yeah, I agree with you, Bazyan. You're right, mate. You're absolutely right. But I've always said Arsenal squad is thin like Michael Jackson's nose, mate. I've always said. We need to dig out our minerals, geezer. That's what we need to do. And the gaffer needs to dig out his minerals. Needs to dig out his minerals. I've contacted him, so we'll see what happens. It's down to him. It's down to him, guys. But that was a great stream, wasn't it? That was a great stream with troops. That was fucking quality. So we'll see what happens, guys. Hopefully soon, yeah. We've had the Carabao Cup. We've had all this stuff going on. So we'll see. We'll see. Big ups for anything here. Thanks for Super Minerals. A wounded lion is more dangerous than a hungry one. Yeah, let's have it right. Loved it. Brilliant. And I think we have to be positive, and I think we will go there. I think we will have a great opportunity at Newcastle. We beat them there last year. They're a different side now. They're playing in confidence now. And we're not playing with confidence, and we're not in form. So this is going to be an interesting one. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. What do you mean 10-man Milan with injuries? That red card changed the game. The red card was because of Mason Mount. Mason Mount forced that red card and we completely dominated them. We got the penalty, didn't we? So, you know, we have to see what happens, guys. We have to see what happens. Don't say that, Stretters, mate. Don't say that. Bellingham to City and Rice to Liverpool. Fucking hell. If Rice goes to Liverpool or City or United, he won't go United because he's got Casemiro. I'll be shocked, mate. I'll be shocked. I'll be pissed off with a board. How do we know Bellingham's going City? How do we know that? We don't know that, guys. Big up to all you guys in here. There's 150 people in here. Please get me to the 150 likes, guys. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And we're on the road to 5K. Let's have it right. We're on the road to 5K. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, let's talk about this, guys. I call this the Hall of Minerals. The Hall of Minerals. Yeah? Let's have it right. Have it right. The Hall of Minerals, bruv. Rice is a baller, mate. We need him at our football club. He's exactly what we need. Let's just see. Let's just see. Guys, get me to 150 likes, guys. Come on. The brown envelopes are going to push out Bellingham. They're going to push out Rice. They're going to push out all these so-called talents right now that are wanting to leave and push it to every other club under the sun. I don't buy any of it until it happens. Let's see what happens, guys. Guys, there's only what? 91 likes. You're having a bubble here. Hit the like button, guys. Get me to the 150 likes, man. Yeah, and I agree with that, Marty. Because with Declan Rice, he's that backbone in the midfield. I think the worst case scenario, I would say, is not getting top four, not winning a trophy, and losing Mason Mount. That would be the worst case scenario. Because I think if you don't get top four, I think it doesn't matter where you finish. 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever. It's all the same shit to me. That's what would be the worst case scenario for me. And obviously getting knocked out of the Champions League as well, which goes without saying because we don't win a trophy. Yeah, and losing Kai Havertz. Fucking hell. All of that. Yeah. I'm just giving you, that's the worst case scenario for me right now, being a Chelsea supporter. That'd be the worst case scenario. Guys, not even 100 likes. Are you lot taking the piss? What's going on, man? Why are we not even on 150 likes? We've got 150 people in here and there's no 150 likes. We've got to like it, guys. Just like the video. Just like it. Tap it. Tap it. Tap the button, man. Tap that button, man. Hit that button. Oh, and Arsenal win the league. That'd be the worst fucking season. That for me. Yeah. Big up, yeah, shooter. You hit the like button even without even thinking when I'm on here. Let's have it right. It's just a little mutual respect in it. Just smash the like button. That's all it is. I'm all for it, guys. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I still think we can go and win the Champions League. Can you imagine, guys? Yeah, imagine if Potter goes and wins the Champions League with Chelsea. Can you imagine the fucking limbs? Oh my day. Imagine we've got Mason Mount, Reece James, Kai Havertz with another Champions League. Oh. Yeah, that's true. Maguire going to World Cup, not played any minutes for Man United. And you're not bringing in Trev Chalobah or Tomori, and both of them, in fact, over the world's most expensive slabhead fridge is a joke. It's a joke. That is criminal. It would just be typical of Chelsea to win the Champions League, even though our form's poor in the league. That's just a Chelsea thing to do. It just would be a Chelsea thing to do. Guys, 150 of you in here. You smash that like button. Big up to every single one of you, and subscribe as well if you ain't subscribed. You know what I mean? Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. It is what it is. Well, I'm happy. Listen, the positives was Lewis Hall. Positives Arsenal getting knocked out and Spurs getting knocked out. That is wonderful. They're very quiet, aren't they? The Gooners. Very quiet, losing at home to Brighton. Fucking hell. So yeah, I'm all for that. So that was a positive. Another positive, even though I want to win the Carabao Cup, is we're not going to have those games in between. So, for the league, in terms of the league, it's decent. It's very good for us. We get a bit of rest and we can kick on. But there's nothing stopping us from going on a massive run with Chelsea after the World Cup. We go on a fucking 10-game run. Let's have it right. We'll be right up there. All these teams, Newcastle, Arsenal, Spurs, they're all going to have bad patches, guys. Everyone has a bad patch in the Premier League. United had it, Arsenal back in the day, Manchester City have it. It's just depending on how long it is. We all go through bad patches. I think the game before the World Cup, which is Sunday, there might be a lot of surprises this weekend because there's a lot of players thinking about the World Cup. They don't want to get injured. It's in the back of their mind. That might happen, guys. That might happen. Do you know what I mean? And you might see an Arsenal lose. You might see a City lose. You know, we might win. And it's like, oh, we've gained 3 points going ready for the next part after the World Cup. Let's have it right. Or it might go the other way, you know, but something could happen this weekend. There could be a lot of exciting moments, a lot of hiccups. Yeah. Got to be positive. We just focus on our own game. We focus on us going out and winning. That's all we got to do. Yeah. That's all we got to do. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen anything, guys. I haven't seen anything that anyone said, guys. I haven't seen anything. Listen, Deckers wants to come to Chelsea. He's got to come to Chelsea. He will come to Chelsea. Where is priority? It's just whether Bowley's going to pay the money, and does Potter actually want him? How can you not want Declan Rice? HM, this is not a bad patch, Johnny. Our club is being dismantled before our eyes. Well, it is. Like I say, we're being cut open. Cut open. Surgery is happening as we speak. And we don't know how long we're going to be in this fucking coma for. And when we're going to wake up. Do you know what I mean? And be new again. Maybe we're just having some stents put in, you know, at the moment. January's the stent period. We're just going to shove a few stents in, keep you going, and then come back and we kick on. Yeah, what happens? World Cup, there's injuries, guys. I'm telling you now, there's injuries in the World Cup. It's going to play a massive role. It's going to play a massive role to the league. This is what I'm saying. It is exciting. It's exciting. We have to see where it goes. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to World Cup. Guys, in the comments, yeah, down below at the end of the video, give me some ideas what you'd like me to do while we got the World Cup on. What shows you want to do. Let me know what you'd like me to do or what guests you want me to bring on. And we can still talk football, Premier League, but we can also mix it up with the World Cup as well, guys. Do you know what I mean? So do let me know, guys. Smash that like button. Rice has been proper. He's proper Chelsea, mate. Smash that like button, guys. Yeah. And we got to land it, guys. We've got to land it. We've got to be positive. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to be on stream tomorrow. We'll do a show tomorrow. We'll talk about the Newcastle game and all that. And we see how we get on. Do you know what I mean? We see how we get on. It's going to be good. That expressions geezer, he's in dilemma right now. He's in a dilemma right now. What do you mean troops called me out? What are you talking about? No one's called me out. I ain't heard nothing, mate. I'm all for it. Anyone calls me out, I'm all for it, guys. I'm all for it. Yeah, that's true. The brown envelopes are going to be going mad in the World Cup. Literally flying about during the World Cup. Transfer speculation. There's gonna be all sorts of shit. There's gonna be all sorts of shit going on. Do you know what I mean? So it's what it is, guys. It is what it is. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, at the end of the stream, what I should do for the World Cup and all that nonsense. And Hall does replace Chilwell. No brainer right now. Chilwell's out for the rest of the season by the looks of it. He's not going to be back anytime soon. And we don't know what the condition of Chilwell's going to be. So, you know what I mean? We'll do that. Yeah, I'll probably do an England watch along. Probably would do that. Have to see. We'll go with it, guys. I wanna have my own little, you know, big 6 panel or something like that, or big 5 panel, whatever. That's what I'd like to do. I have to see if I get that going. But guys, big up to every single one of you, as always. Like the video, subscribe to the video, hit the notifications button as well. And like I say, big up to all you guys in here, all the chat, keeping it going. Everyone that's donated your super minerals to the channel, all my members, all you new subscribers. Big up to every single one of you. And make sure you put your comments at the end of the stream. Also, pinned in the live chat, go and check out the reaction to England's squad for the World Cup, and that was with Jem. And like I say, guys, I appreciate all your support. I'm on the road to 5K now. We're moving. So big up to every single one of you. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. Stay strong. Behave. Keep winning. And let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, guys. Right, Pride of London. London is blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go.
Oi, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.